Hi, Energy. Happy New Year's. We are officially in a whole new year now. I have gone and caught in a cold, compliment of New Year's Eve, which I guess we should finally say we are in winter for sure. Hello, winter. Which for me is just funny aspect, just because I feel like I love the way the universe is doing this. Honestly, the universe had us have a nice ending to 2024. You were watching a movie like, I hope the storyline is good at the end. We had a good storyline for the end of the year in a weather form. I thought that was beautiful. Now going into the new year 2025, it we were officially in winter, and it feels like it's a perspective for me. So I thought about it honestly before I started recording, as into we're officially in winter time. Some people could look at winter as a bad thing, or it's like that's a great time. It's a perspective, but it's cold, it's snow. It's gonna be lots of snow. It's just a perspective on how you look at it. Which for me, it made me feel like the energy of things starting off a little rocky. It's a new start. It's not just so smooth, metaphorically, but the way I was feeling it was like last year. What did last year aspects of that teach you? That's why I feel like it's a perspective aspect, honestly, on how you look at this new year, which is starting off a little rocky, if you ask me. Even with me catching a cold, compliments of yesterday being out and the weather started getting cold. I was out and about. It's like, who got their baby out in the rain and cold? Got sick. Got such delicate skin. I got my medicine, which show you guys really quick. I meant to grab it before I started recording, honestly. I kind of forgot. But you need to get you some of this too. It's really, really important to have these right about now. I was taking it since last year. I like taking my medicine before I get sick, honestly. It's just like, it's funny when you preach something and then you fool around and get sick. It's like, well, I thought you were supposed to take your medicine before you get sick. I know. I just was out in the cold longer than I expected. I still go through life, It's just funny when it's like, you practice something, man. Practice what you preach, and it's like, did you take your medicine? I actually really do believe I did take my medicine during the daytime, but just was out in the cold too long. That's it. I got my medicine, so I should be fine. It's just something I wanted to talk about, because we are in New Year's Day, officially in New Year's, is the aspect of yesterday, the ball dropping. I couldn't stay up and watch it. I was so sleepy. I was so sleepy. Which lets me know, even my body and a lot of people, honestly, from what I was overhearing, I went and donated plasma yesterday. Um, I thought it was a beautiful way to balance things out. Um, but while I was in there, I was hearing people ask each other, talk amongst each other, and the aspect of, so what you doing this New Year's? A lot of people wanted to go home and rest. Nobody really was on partyparty.com, which for me, that was great, honestly. You know, um, nobody wanted to party. Everybody was just tired, which goes into a natural, your senses is picking up on hibernation time. It's time to just relax, you know? So it's intriguing just seeing effects of what's about to come, because people are already operating that way. I want to go home. I'm sleepy, tired. I want to relax. You go on a shift. It's about to get cold. Just like the animals get cold, they go bundle away. They don't be on the scenery. But the ball drop aspect. Somebody brought it to my attention as to, I watched the ball drop, and I honestly forgot about watching a ball drop on TV for the most part. I don't know. I don't know. I forgot about it honestly, but I was thinking about the whole concept of the ball drop. Like, what does that mean? Is that like the completing of a cycle? But it comes right back up, like having to lift it right back on up. If that makes sense. Like it falls, like we're completing something, and then it comes right back on up. And it's intriguing because with the ball dropping yesterday, it led to cold behavior. Now it's coming all the way back up, if that makes sense. But that's what the weather and everything feels like. It feels just like that ball drop aspect. And if a ball drop, normally crack, explode, or something like that, it's not a pleasant aspect. It's an ending, which is beautiful, though. You know, I believe that's what it symbolized. The ball drop cycle. One cycle ended, which for me was intriguing because I was thinking about when we know about eternal life and things repeating. I'm thinking of how to explain that. What cycle are we picking up, if that makes sense? Because all we ever do is repeat cycles back over and over again. It's like a trend. Which trend is this that's coming back up? Something fell from this year, but when it's coming back up, what is it gravitating to and pulling back up to? If that makes sense. Because everything is always a recycled energy. And we always dealing with past energy. Even though we're moving forward, we always deal with past energy. That's intriguing when they speak of past, present, and future. It's something that's already done, if that makes sense. I'm just wondering which trend is coming back this year. And already it's starting off on a cold aspect, a little rocky. But it only can get better. That's the best part about it. But even today, it just was snowing. I was looked over. I was like, before I started recording, I was like, oh my God, it's snowing. A little winter, which I was feeling that. Like, we are officially in winter. This feels like winter. It feels like winter. I think it's something else I wanted to say. I can't think of what it was at the moment. Those are just things I was thinking about, honestly. I'm still sitting in the cars, that's why you see me just moving around and talking. I'm actually going to start off with the 12 universal laws and see what universal law is standing out today. We got two. The law of rhythm and the law of perpetual. And the law of perpetual is showing me what it actually is. Transmutation of energy and the law of rhythm. Rhythm. Rhythm been on the scene a lot, honestly. What zodiac is standing out today? And that's even intriguing. Even how I went and I donated yesterday. That's a transmutation of energy. It's always being connected, always going to be present. Which I thought about that yesterday too. It displayed in an intriguing form, in the form of having two IDs, two identifications, because you're mixed with something, which I translated that a couple of translations ago about you might donate your heart or something or some type of part like that. And if it goes into something that is against you, it's going to have bad side effects. But this is rhythm, so it should be it's perfect. But it is a transfer of energy, just like donating plasma. It's a part of you going into somebody else. And we got three zodiacs. We got Aquarius, Libra, and Sagittarius. How lovely. Your values headed to a balance. It's a balance. That's beautiful. That's great. That's so great. That's so great. It feels like deja vu of yesterday. Your values headed to a balance through the air. How lovely. Your values is headed to a balance through the air. That is so beautiful. That's gorgeous. What house in astrology is standing out today? I already got 2, 3. That's going to be important. 2 universal laws standing out. 3 zodiacs standing out. And it's your first house. How lovely is yourself. First house. Speaking of the first of the month, it's the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up. That's so funny. Awesome. That's a perfect balance. And it is the balance. It's right up under balance. This is just like what I'm doing. That's the intriguing part. That's so beautiful. Oh, I haven't finished telling you about that. I started about it. Sometimes I want to say within me seeing this. Um, I didn't watch the ball drop. I was going to leave the TV on, so I might can wake up and be, oh, it's happening. I was just so exhausted. It's like I felt so much energy within my body when I got back. And I was sleepy at the same time. It was the most intriguingest feeling. It almost made me feel like I could pass out. Like I would have been the ball dropping because I might have passed the fuck out. I'm cranked up with energy and I'm sleepy at the same time. It was an intriguing mixture, honestly. But I wound up going to sleep at 8 o'clock and I thought it was so beautiful. I sung myself, Happy New Year to me, Happy New Year to me, Happy New Year to me, Happy New Year to me. Then I was thinking, like, is that selfish? Definitely what I know that I want. I want community. I want balance. I was like, oh, well, Happy New Year to us. Happy New Year to us. Happy New Year, dear us. Happy New Year to us. I thought it was really important, that projection of energy, honestly. And it was at 8 o'clock. I went to sleep in the 8 o'clock hour, which is a here and after energy, which was so beautiful to me. Because even with that ball dropping, it's coming right back. It's coming right back. That's the way I looked at it. And then I wound up waking up at 12:09. I was like, how funny is that? It was my senses teaching. That's what it was symbolizing to me. I was like, I would wake up after it. That's so funny. But that was so beautiful. And then today I got up in the 8 o'clock hour again. I went to sleep in the 8 o'clock hour and I woke up in the 8 o'clock hour. I said, that's so funny. I'm always working with that yin and yang energy, that affinity energy. And for me, with me waking up on New Year's at 12:09, that's so important. My spiritual guidance is going to be really, really important this year, which I learned that last year. Honestly, now, been always knew that, but last year, 2024, definitely the end of it, I learned a lot about myself, honestly. Even through my child who's not even produced yet of me. It was amazing, honestly. Um, I feel like there's something about saying I kind of forgot. You hear that little bass? I got a little bass in my throat. It's intriguing when you got a little cold. I don't know if I say I got a cold, sick. It's just I woke up and I was coughing a little bit, like a little mucus coming up. But actually, I just feel sleepy. But I have side effects, like I'm sick because I'm coughing. I go to take that medicine. I was gonna sleep all day. I slept. I'm sleep all day for the most part, honestly. That's what I do. Ugh. I'm drinking water with Kanye pepper in it. It's really important. Keeps my insides nice and wet. That's what's in here if you was wondering. But what are you drinking on? Water with Kanye pepper in it. Cause and effect caught my attention. What are you about? The law of attraction. All right, what messages we got? Oh, I slept with my deck. I've been sleeping with this deck since I got it, honestly. um, and this morning I poured a card, and it was blues and upside down. And I was like, how intriguing. I'm actually look at the book to see what it means, honestly. And I'm actually going to shuffle through. But that was so intriguing. Just by even the weather that we were in. But this upside down is intriguing to me. Blues. Queen of Blues. I got the blues. No. It's blues. Intriguing of late with Queen of Blues, and I got my blue on. It's intriguing, but that seemed like a sad aspect. Blues, I think, is a sad aspect. If you, but maybe not. So I'm gonna look at the book and see. It's just blues always seem sad to me, but intriguingly, sadness always come off like a beautiful thing. Intriguingly, definitely in the music floor, people love sad, painful situations. It's intriguing to me. Loving, big-hearted, feeling, psychic, and sensitive. It's sensitive. That's what it is. You're in the sensitive aspect. You're very, very sensitive right now. Fragile. Queen of Blues is fragile. Fragile. Which that makes sense. I even got sick. Fragileness was out in the code. Sensitive. You're sensitive. And then upside down. What is this upside down talking about? Fragile. Surrender. Letting go. Sacrifice. The frustration. Surrender. Let go. Sacrifice. The frustration. Really look into more of this. How intriguing. That's funny. That's that energy. That's so funny, beautiful. Of the way one feels when have no choice but to surrender. You have no choice but to surrender. You're sensitive right now. You have no choice but to surrender. Yeah. Sensitive, and you need to surrender. You know, intriguingly, this is an energy that says you have no choice but to surrender. This blues card is dealing with psychic behavior and things like that, but this feels sensitive. You're in a sensitive energy. You're sensitive, which means maybe you are picking up a lot of energy. Maybe you need to surrender to what you're receiving. Not resist whatever's coming in. It's kind of like what I talked about kind of recently in another aspect, when they be like, don't think negative emotions. You have to sometimes. That's really what's going on. Figure out why you are feeling that way. Because it is playing out somewhere, whether it's within your life structure or something that's going on around you. It's just you tapped in and you sense it. The only way to deal with that is to find a way to maybe project it, honestly. Because this aspect with the zodiacs, it's your values headed to a balance airwavely. So you're naturally going to receive information, but it's your values. That's the intriguing part. It's your belief. Then the first house came out, which is identifying as self. It's you. Let me shuffle through the rhythm and soul. See if there are any more messages in there. Those were just ones I pulled out this morning for myself personally. So I guess I'm in a sensitive energy and I need to surrender. You know, and I'm probably doing it by just even projecting through the screen this way, airwave, because it's coming through the air. You're sensitive, William. The star. How lovely. Oh, this is beautiful. You naturally stand out. People naturally follow you. They say follow the northern star. That's why your values is headed to a balance through the air. People naturally relate with you. It's a balance. It's a star energy. That's so gorgeous. I want to get this out the book. This is a major too. It's one of the major cards. And so it was the surrender aspect. The magician. The high priestess. My mom. That was so funny. The other day I pulled out Paw Paw. And then when I went to sleep, I pulled cards again and Mama came out. And I was saying, the missus ain't ever too far away. By the nighttime, Mrs. was on the scene. I thought it was so funny, honestly. The star, here we go. Us the mystic and freedom. Freedom. And us the mystic. Then it's going with the Aquarius. The sign of Aquarius. The thrill of possibility. She is hope and positively. It's so hot. It's just like, it just got really hot intuitively. Oh, that's so gorgeous. I said so gorgeous. That's so gorgeous. Star card upright. It can point to areas in your life where hope springs eternal. Where hope springs eternal. That's the same way I went to sleep at 8. I think it was like 8:59, honestly, last night. And then I woke up this morning in the 8 o'clock hour too. It's a natural, eternal energy. But then I woke up at 12. So I went to sleep at 8 something. And I got up at 12:09 this morning for New Year's. I woke up at 12:09. Then I went back to sleep. Then I got up at 8 something this morning. And I was like, oh my God, it's 8 o'clock again. How can I ever get past this energy of eternal? Here and after. Where the universe is sending you a resounding yes to whatever your requiring might be. The universe will give you whatever you want. How lovely. That's so beautiful. freedom. And eternal. Who the celebrity in the family? Who the celebrity in the family? It's a star. You got family images going out and plaques. Somebody definitely standing out within their structure. You can have childlike behavior today, or very talkative today. Very intriguing. So that's what catching my attention. It goes right back to the blues too. The blues came out as sensitive. The person that's standing out in your structure, the star, is sensitive. That seems to be really important. Definitely with this aspect of being around people of family structure, and then the plaques. That seemed to be really, really important to understand that. I need clarity for that. It's intriguing because sometimes it's energy when you get like this, people don't understand it. They always think you're supposed to be on jolly, jolly mode. It's like, I've been working hard, been going through things. And it's really sensitive. So it's intriguing, definitely even being around a family structure. I hope everything is good because I'm about to read all you fuckers. I'm not sure maybe say fuckers, but maybe, I don't know. That's the way I projected it. It's really sensitive. And God, documents on documents of plots of greatness. This is almost like readings for me. That's the intriguing part of energy. A little clarity for this roots and blues. There's a lot that came out, Jesus. It's like half the deck. Make a plan. Laugh at your demons. Engage in higher reason. And rejuvenate, okay. Refine your attention. Live life to the fullest. Accept disappointment gracefully. Accept disappointment gracefully. Ugh. Imagine solutions. Reevaluate your priorities. Reevaluate your priorities. Reevaluate your priorities. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. How funny, awesome. I'm gonna read them one more time. Live life to the fullest. Accept disappointments gracefully. Imagine solutions. Reevaluate your priorities. Make a plan. Laugh at your demons. Engage in higher reason. Rejuvenate and refine your attention. I like that a lot. That's great. Honestly, that's really great. Well, that makes sense why a lot came out. Definitely when you're around people and you're able to read all their asses, a lot of energy gonna come out. That was a lot of energy. So amongst all these is an enter for one of them, for extra sure. Make a plan, laugh at your demons, engage in higher reason, rejuvenate, redefine your attention, reevaluate your priorities, imagine solutions, accept disappointments gracefully, live life to the fullest. That's the plaques. Can read so well. You're very good at what you do. It's not surprising. You're the star. And the universe is definitely backing you up. It's the universe. And for the universe laws today, go with the law of rhythm and the law of perpetual. And it's showing what perpetual is talking about, which is transmutation of energy, which makes sense within the family structure. And this got a 10 on it too. For the address and the actual number of the card, it's a balance. So this should be beautiful. This is gorgeous when the family wants it. They're not afraid of it. So this is always beautiful when it's, I know you great. I'm glad you got the answers, It's pom pom and not, oh my God, she's about to read us. She thinks she's a fucking psychic or something. Even though really do, she be reading us. The fuck like a fucking psychic. You know, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is the aspect that they wanted. This is a balance, and Libra actually came out. That's funny. So you're actually headed to people who resonate with you, want it. They're thankful for that. They even get to be in the presence of it. That's beautiful, honestly. That's beautiful. That's great energy for a new year, honestly. Very, very great energy. Just naturally standing out, doing what you do, and being around people who care for you. That's great. Is there any more messages? I want to see where the mind to be headed to. Where's the mind presently? Even though I pretty much gave the message already. I want to see where the mind is at and where to be headed to on this path. As you are going through this path of this energy that I just explained, with the universe backing you with the law of rhythm, where is your mind at and where to be headed to? That's a lot that came out. Again, Jesus. That three, can I get past, present, and future? That three is three. Speaking of past and present, your past, you had the right concentration. For your present, you have right mindfulness. In your future, you have right effort. It's important who you be around. Very, very important. And your past was right concentration, which is so great. Your past, right concentration. Where your mind presently at is right mindfulness. And then it's headed to right effort. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think that's the energy for now, you guys. So happy New Year, and we should be very delighted